Hello everyone. In the previous video of this employee management system using React, Node and MySQL database, in the previous video we just completed our admin dashboard. Okay, so let's check it. Okay, this was the previous project that we has completed. Validation, and let's log into the system. Press login button. So we came to the dashboard. Okay, this was the summary page, employee management. Here we can manage the employees, add, edit and delete, and also the image. You see we can upload the image also. This is the category, or whenever we are adding a new employee, so we can select the category also, so we can fetch the category and display that here also. Okay, but I didn't did that. This was the profile page that I talked about in the previous video, and the logout, we log out from the system. In this video, what we will do, first of all, we will create a login page for the admin, for the employee. Okay, first I will design a page. So there I will just show to the user you want to log in as admin or employee. Okay, so whenever he press the employee login, so then we will perform the employee login, and also role-based management system, and also to verify the users when we are fetching something. So we will do in these videos. If you didn't watch the previous video, so first of all watch that, then come to this video. This is the second part. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, first of all we will design a page, then we will specify two buttons for admin login and for the employee login. So I am separating, one thing I should mention, that I am creating two different pages for login, because we have two different tables for admin and for the employee. For the employee we are entering a lot of information, like if that is salary, image and other things, but for the admin we have just the email and the password. So that's why I have created two different tables, and I am creating two different pages for admin and for the employee. So let's get started now. So this is the previous code. Let's move to our front end. And just come here to the front end, and here we will create one another component by the name of name it start. Okay, start.jsx RAFCE. In the start, what we will do, we will design a page. Let's copy the code of a login page. Okay, I will remove the input fields from that, but I will just leave. Let's move to the, yeah, this is the login.jsx. Copy this code first, then I will customize it. Okay, don't worry, just come here to the start. And paste it here. Now I will remove this I will remove the forum, because we don't need any forum, and also this error. I have already, okay, this is just one div, and these are the classes of bootstrap, a second div element, and here I will write login as. Okay, login as admin or employee. Let's write one another div element, and inside that I will create two buttons. That is button, and here I will specify admin employee, and let's create one another by the name of so let's shift alt down or control Z. Yeah, that is okay, admin. And here I will add some classes, class name, display flex, and justify content between, and also margin top should be 5, margin bottom 2, and yeah, it looks like this. So let's add classes for the buttons also. Class name, this is button primary, and we will add a class name for the admin also. Class name button success. Close it. Now let's move to run our start page. So for that we will add a route in up.jsx. Okay, let's add a route first of all. I will add that here, route, and that is let's add a path is /start, and the element is equal to with start. Yeah, start. Let's save it, and now let's move. Okay, let's move to start page. We came to this route and it looks like this. Okay, now I will move this text to the center. Just come here to the start. Where is start? Here, that's here. Let's write here class name text center. Yeah, login as employee or admin. Whenever we press this employee, we should move to the employee login. If we press admin, we should move to the login admin. So let's do this. Okay, so for that I will add here button. Let's first of all format the document, and in this button I will add on click event. Okay, whenever we click on this, we should move directly to the employee login. So for that I will create use navigate. Let's create an arrow function, set, and inside this I will call navigate. Okay, so let's first of all import use navigate from React Outer DOM. So after importing it, let's now create an instance of that. Const navigate is equal to use navigate, and now I will call the navigate here. Okay, navigate, and we will move to the start page. Okay, let's move to the employee login. Sorry. Okay, /employee login. Same thing, whenever we click on the admin, we should move, copy this to the admin login. Okay, paste it. I think I copied extra code, or what happened? Control edit. We should on click and copy the code and paste it here. That is okay, and here we will move to the admin login. Let's check the route of the admin login. Admin login like this. Copy this, paste it here, save it, and now first of all we will create this route. Okay, employee login. Copy this and let's come here to the app.jsx. I will change it to the employee login. Now let's create a new component by the name of employee login. Okay, the jsx, close it and come here back. Instead of this login, we will use employee login. That is okay. Now let's check it. Okay, let's come here, let's press employee. See, we came to the employee login component. If we go back and press admin, so we should came here to the admin login. So now let's design our employee login page. Okay, let's come here to the let's remove this home and also employee, and edit employee, category, and add employee. Add category, I will remove all these things and just come here to the login. I will copy the whole code from this employee login, okay, to the from this admin login to the employee login, because we would like to implement something like that. Okay, just paste it. We need the same thing like as we did. Okay, let's also copy the above code. Okay, just I will change the route. Okay, copy this and paste it here, copy this and paste it here. Control C, save it. Now we will just change this route. Okay, we would like to, instead of calling admin login, we will call employee login path. Okay, employee login. instead of going to this auth, now we should move to the employee. Okay, because we would like to create a different folder file now. Before we were moving to this admin route, let's move to the server side up. We were coming to this routes to the admin routes, but now we will create a new file by the name of employee login, employee route.js. Okay, in this file now I will implement all routes, all APIs related to the employee. Then here I will write employee. Okay, employee login. Now we will let's create this API. Okay, employee login. Just save this file. I think here everything is correct here. Now let's move to employee route. Here I will import express from express. What happened? Express. After that, now let's create a router. Okay, const. Let's create that this is employee router. Employee router is equal to express dot router, or I can name it employee router, or just I will name it a router. Okay, now we will use this router, okay, to create our APIs. But let's copy the login API code from our login route, admin route. Okay, because we are implement something same, but we will just change the database table. Okay, the table of database. Just come here, the top. We will also import all these things because we will implement like let's copy the database connection and also the bcrypt because we want to check our password and also the token. We will let's copy first of all these things because we need them. Just come here and I will paste them here, and after that now let's copy login. Okay, this is admin login, but I will change the code to the employee login. Just come here, paste it here, and also let's export this router. Okay, export router as employee router. Save it, and now let's change this admin login to our employee login, and we will import this file employee login in our index.js. okay, in this file, as we imported this admin router, now we will import employee login, employee router. Okay, the employee router has imported. Now I will use that. Okay, as we used this one admin router, so we will use up.use. We will add employee prefix in all routes. Okay, employee comma employee router. So we have used that. Now let's move here to the employee, Control B, employee route. This is employee login, and here we will change just the table name. Okay, here we are using the admin, but here I will use employee table, and we will check just the email, not the password, because the password is hashed, and we will change it. We will verify the password, then we will check it. Okay, select static from employee where email is equal to, okay, the question mark. Here I will just attach the email. Okay, whenever we pass the data in the request, so we will attach just this is our SQL query. Here we will use our connection.query, and we attach the email, then we will get error and result. If error, then we will return login status false, error, query error, for example, and the error, if the length was greater than 0, it means there is a record existed. So what we will do then, here we will first of all verify our password and also the tokens that we need. We will implement now the logic. So now let's implement. First of all, we will check our password. Okay, so to check the password, for that we have changed whenever we were inserting the employee record, we changed the password to hash format. Okay, so now we will check that. We will use Backrift library for that, backrift dot compare, and here we will pass first of all the password that we pass from front end, request dot body dot password. After that we will write our user password. Okay, the user that we pitched right now inside this user. Okay, the inside the result that we have, result dot password, result the zero index. Okay, the first record that we pitched. Okay, whenever we run this query, so it will fetch the record, so we will just check the password of the first record. Okay, this is an array type which returned with us dot password. So here it will compare the password, then it will generate an error or response, for example. Okay, it's created. Okay, it is a callback function that we has created. If there was an error, we will do the same thing. Okay, let's copy this code. If there was an error, copy this code, paste it. If error was existed, so then we will return this login status false, and error, that is that wrong password. If response, it means if that was okay. So what we will do now, we will implement our logic, okay, to generate a token. Okay, so first of all we will generate a token. Let's cut this code. We have generated the code. Okay, paste it here, shift tab. So this is the email that we stored from our record that we pitched, okay, from this result. Okay, and this is the token that we generated, gwt.sign, and the role is employee here, and we also stored the email of the user, and here this is the secret key, as I talked in the admin area. So it is, I will also tell you, this is a secret key. No one should know about this, only you should know about this, and also this should be at least 32 characters. So now for the learning purpose I am writing like this, okay, in front of you, and expires in 1 day. So this was our token. Now we will store our token inside the cookies. So to store the token, for that we need, okay, this logic. Okay, we already did it in the admin section. Let's come here and paste it here. So result.cookie, we have stored the token inside the cookies, okay, of the browser. Then return JSON login status true. It means that we logged in successfully. So now let's check it. Okay, we will run our application. What happened? Okay, let's save it and let's move to the browser, and here let's move to the start employee, and let's first of all press this login button. So after login, it means these are empty. We should see the wrong credentials page here. Okay, it means the error, we should display that error here. Let's move to the console. What is the result that we got? Let's move to the console. Now we faced with an error that failed to load employee login, access error in promise. So the problem is that here we imported Express 2 times, okay, because when we copied these data from the admin route, so we copied Express also, so that was 2 times. Let's save it and now let's check it. Okay, let's refresh the page, let's press login. See, we got this data. Now let's log into the system. Okay, we have an employee record, so let's check the employee email. First of all, I will check the employee record. So we have just one employee record, so let's insert the email of that and also password. Let's press login. See, we log into the system, but here I specified a wrong path, so we went directly to the dashboard. So let's fix it. Just come here to the employee login. So whenever we log in successfully, so then where we should move to the employee detail page. We should see the detail of the employee. Instead of this, we will move to the detail. or employee detail, and also we should pass the ID of the employee, okay, to pitch the record based on the ID in there. Okay, so for that we need to just return the ID also. Just come here to the employee route, and here we will return app response. Then here we are returning just login status true, and we should return the ID also. So for that I will simply write ID is equal to with the result 0.id. Just come here to the login system, and here we will pass the ID also, plus ID. Sorry, that is result.data.id. result.data.id. Now let's create this employee detail route in app.jsx, and I will just create that here somewhere. Okay, and let's that was employee detail slash ID. Okay, and we will create a new component. Let's create a new component, employee detail.jsx. Save it and just come here to the app.jsx. Instead of this employee detail that has imported, let's go back and Control B, close it, and let's check it now. So let's go back, and we should do the same thing. Employee detail, and employee log. Yeah, that is employee detail. So it says that we faced with an error. Let's check it. The slash dashboard is not valid. An absolute child route path must start with the combined path of all its parent routes. Yeah, the problem is in app.jsx. I have written this employee detail inside this dashboard route, but I should Control exit, and I should write it outside from the dashboard. Okay, now let's move and check it. Okay, let's employee email.com, press login. See, we came to the employee detail. So now here we will see the ID number is 10. See, ID is 10. So now we should display the record of the employee. So let's come here to the employee detail, and here first of all I will just grab the ID from the URL. Const ID is equal to use forums hook. Okay, we will grab the use forum hook of React Rotterdam to take ID from the URL. Then we will fetch the record based on this ID. Okay, let's move to use effect. We will use effect, and here we will write a callback function, and here array dependency. I explained the array dependency, the use effect hook in first video. Here we will use access.get. Okay, we will get data based on ID, and we will move to http /localhost, then 3000 is our port, slash we will move to employee slash we will pitch data based on the ID. Okay, we will pass our ID also. So we will do something like this, employee slash we will pass our ID plus ID, or we can write detail slash ID dot, then we will get a result. So first of all I will console the result dot data dot catch. If there was any error, console dot log error. So let's move back to our let's write this API. Okay, detail plus ID. Just come here to the employee route, and here I will write that router dot get, and here we will write detail slash, we will get an ID, also request and response. Let's take the ID. So for that we will use const ID is equal to with request dot forums dot ID. After that let's write our SQL query. SQL is equal to select steric from employee where ID is equal to with question mark, and here we will run our query con dot query, pass our SQL and also our ID, comma, here we will get creating a function, okay, error and result. So if we faced with an error, if error, so then we will return return response.json, an object, status false, and get a status false, and if result, if we got the result, so we will return response.json, I will just return the result. Okay, let's check it, and let's move now to the back to our browser, and here let's move to the console. So we got an access error, it says failed with status code. So let's check it, where is the error. So employee detail, we grab the ID, access localhost 3000, employee detail. See, there was no problem, we just refreshed the page, so that was okay, because last time we didn't refresh the page. So after refreshing the page we got this result. See, we got the ID, the record, okay, this is the record that we fetched. So now we will display that record, okay, in employee detail. So for that let's first of all store it somewhere. Let's create a state variable const employee set employee is equal to use state hook, and this is an array type with us, we are returning an array, and here we will store the record inside that. Okay, call set employee and result dot data, pass result dot data, there are data 0, okay, the first record, just store the first record there, and here we will detail now the user information. Let's first of all just display the name, okay, the name of the user. So for that I will use employee dot name. Let's check it, what happened. See, we just printed the user name. Now instead of I will first of all create a navbar here at the top, then the image of the user, then the detail of the user, then two buttons. So I wrote this code for employee detail. Okay, here I displayed the navbar employee management system as we did in the dashboard, and here I displayed just the image. How to display the image, we talked about this, all about this in admin area. Okay, and this is the details of the employee, and here we have two buttons for the edit and the logout, and it looks like this. Okay, let's check it. It looks the image and the detail of the user, and here at the down we have two buttons. The edit functionality we already did in the admin dashboard. Okay, that is the same employee, so we can edit the data like we did in the admin dashboard. But for the logout, let's create a function to log out user from the system. Okay, so let's move here, and here we will implement on click handle logout. Save it, and let's create this function const handle logout is equal to, and here we will implement the logic, and here we will now call our API. So as we did in the dashboard, so the same thing, handle logout, and we will call an API and we will return a result. Let's copy this code and we will paste it here. And after that, here we will move to employee in logout. Then when we get the result, we will move back to start page. Okay, let's save it, and now let's create the logout API. Just come here to the employee router dot get logout slash logout. We will just clear the cookies, okay, as we did in admin route. Just come here, control A, logout. Okay, just this simple 2-line of code. We can call the same function also, but I wrote it here. So let's check it. Okay, now let's move slash logout. Okay, everything is okay. Employee, and let's press logout. So let's refresh it once. After refreshing, press the logout. Didn't work. Let's response.clear cookie token. We went to employee slash logout, and then result dot catch. If there was any error, console dot log error. Save it and let's check it. Handle logout function is also okay, no problem. Let's move to this console. Reference, navigate is not defined. Let's come here to the navigate. Here we didn't import the navigate. Let's import the navigate. Use navigate from React Outer DOM, and after that we will create an instance of that. Const navigate here. Const navigate is equal to use navigate. Save it here. So we are already logged out from the system. It means that there is no cookies because we cleared the cookies. Let's move to Control C and Control V. Refresh the page, log out. So we came to the login as employee or admin. Now what we should do the next thing is that if we come here to the local host, okay, so right now we faced with an empty page. Okay, so here we will verify the user. If we were already logged in, so if we were logged in as admin, we will move to the admin part. If we were logged in as employee, we will move to the employee part. If we were not logged in, so then we will move to the start page, okay, or the login page. So let's perform this task. Okay, for that let's come here to the code and let's move to our app.jsx. Here I will use run use effect. Okay, create a function whenever we start our program, so we will do this task. Create it here. Okay, it means that we will verify the users, and also we will create a function to verify the users whenever we are at the dashboard. Okay, we will verify all the requests from the user. So let's write access dot get, and we will move to http localhost /3000 /verify dot, then we will get a result, and let's first of all handle the error. If we got the result, so what we should do, let's do it. If result dot data dot status, it means that if the status was okay, so then what we should do, we will check if result dot data dot we will return the role. Okay, role of the user. If role was equal to with admin, so then we will move to the dashboard. Okay, let's import the navigate, and we will use navigate. const navigate is equal to use navigate. The navigate has imported or not? Yeah, that has imported. Now let's use the navigate here. We will move to dashboard. Else if that was not admin, so then we will move to the employee details. Okay, if we will navigate to slash I think let's check it first of all, the URL, the route. Yeah, employee detail / ID. Copy this and we will move to employee detail / we will pass our ID plus ID. So how we can get the ID? So the ID, we will return ID from in this data. Okay, let's do it. Plus we will write, instead of ID we will write result dot data dot ID. We will return the ID also. So it is okay. If the status was not okay, it means that if we were not logged in, so then we will move to the start page. Navigate to /start. Save it. So now let's create this verify route. Okay, let's move to our index.js. We will create it in the index file, and here I will create that. Okay, let's come here down, app.get /verify, and we will get here, we will call our middleware. Okay, so let's first of all create our middleware. Let's come here up, and here I will create that const verify user is equal to, this is a function with us, and we will call it here verify user. Then we will get request and response. So inside this verify user we will get request, response, and also next. Next means that whenever we would like to jump back to this our route. Okay, if everything was okay, we would like to come back to this verify user, this method. So then we will call next. Okay, we will do it later. Okay, now let's first of all we will fetch our token. Okay, to verify the user, is the user logged in or not. So for that, let's const token is equal to request.cookies .token. If the token was existed, it means if it was inside the cookies. So what we will do, put token, if the token was existed, so then here we will validate. Okay, we will verify the token. If the token was okay, so then we will go back to our front end. Else if the token was not okay, so then we will return response.json status false, and also the error is that not authenticated. Okay, did we handle this part or not? Just come here to the verify user. Yeah, we should move to our app.jsx, and here if the result, if the status was okay, if the status was not okay, else we should move back to our start page. Okay, that's okay. Just come here back to our index page, and here now we will implement our logic. We will verify now our token. Is the token validated? It means correct or not. So for that we need to import JWT. Okay, let's import that. Import JSON web token, JWT from JSON web token. Okay, let's should not drop inside this. Now let's use it. JWT.verify. So we will verify our token, then we will specify our secret key. Okay, so the secret key, let's check our secret key. Let's move to the login page, admin login. In the admin login, let's check that. Edit employee, add employee. Yeah, login. So this is our secret key, JWT secret key. Copy this and come here to the index, and we should write it here. And also let's more check the our employee secret key. So let's make it JWT secret key. Okay, should have one secret key. That's okay. Okay, just come here back to index.js. Then we will get an error or our decoded value. I will show you the decoded value, which are these values. Now if there was an error, so then we will return response.json status false, and also we will return an error wrong credentials. Okay, wrong token. It means the token is not validated, not the correct one that we want. Else we will now decode, use our decoded value. It means in the decoded value we stored our email and role. I will show you in admin. Okay, this is the our admin login. See, these are our decoded value, admin and role and email. We stored these two, role and email. So let's come here. I will just write that const email is equal to decoded dot email, and also const role is equal to decoded dot role. So I think instead of decoding the email, we will decode the ID. Okay, just come here to the ID, to the admin route. Here I will add ID is equal to with the result 0.id. we should decode the ID. Yeah, that is okay. And also let's move to employee, and here we will decode the ID result 0.id. So after that, come here back to our index.js, and here instead of this we will decode our ID, and we will directly attach that with the request.id is equal to, and also request.role is equal to decoded role. Then we will call our next method. Okay, let's call next, so it will go back there, and we attach this ID and role with our request. So now whenever we come here back, it means if this was validated, there was no error and we passed it correctly. So what we will do now we will return response.json. First of all, the status, let's check that in app.jsx. we are checking data.status. Okay, status is true. Then we will return our ID and role, role request dot role, and also the ID request dot ID. Save it. Now let's run it. Okay, what happened? Let's come here at the start. So let's move to the console. If there was any error, we will solve that error. First of all, okay, use navigate may be used only in the context of route. So let's check it. Where is the error? That is navigate error. Okay, navigate, in which component is that? Navigate error. So the error is that use navigate should be used just inside the router. Okay, React Autodom, but we have written that let's come here to the app.jsx. we have used the use navigate outside from this routes. Okay, router. So because app component is outside from that, so let's do something. I will cut all this code, control exit, and also instead of start I will make it the home page. This would be the route of start. Then come here to the start, and in the start I will paste that code. Paste the code, and let's remove one of them. That is okay. Control S, and let's edit. Okay, if the status was false, so then in the else we will not specify the start because we are on the start component. So let's move and check it what happened. Let's refresh the page. So boundary to your access is not defined. Let's define the access. Access. Let's refresh it again, and we paste with use effect is not defined. Okay, save it. Let's come here. See, we came directly to here, and let's refresh it. What happened? Request failed, server error. So let's check the server error. Server error is that cannot read, yeah, token. It says that we cannot read the property of token. So let's use cookies. Here I will use the cookies as imported. Now let's use them. Okay, so just come here, and here we will use the cookie app.use cookie parser. See, we have imported the cookies, then we have used them here in the index.js file. Now let's check it. That is okay. Now we will not face with that error. So we came directly to, whenever we refresh here, so we came directly to the login or to the login as employee or admin. So right now we don't have the cookie. Let's check it. The cookie is not stored with us. Let's come here to the application and to the cookies. We have the cookies. Okay, so I think we were logged in before. So first of all, I will delete the cookie. Let's delete the cookie. So after deleting the cookie, now let's refresh the page. So after refreshing, we are at the start. Okay, now let's log in. Okay, let's log in as an employee. What happened? Let's log in. Press the login button. So we came directly to the login page, and the cookie has stored. The token has stored inside the cookies. So now if I would like to move back to, for example, we came directly to the to refresh our website, the home page. What happened? Let's do it. See, we came directly to the employee page because we specified there if we were already logged in. It means that if the token was stored inside the cookies, so then we should move. If that was admin, we should move to the admin page. If that was employee, we should move to the employee page. So right now we came directly to the employee page. Now let's check the admin. We should log in. Let's log out, and we will log in. So we should just correct this route, because whenever we log out from the system, we should move to the slash home page. Okay, let's come here to the employee detail and to the delete. Okay, to the handle logout, we should move to the home page, to this page, because we changed that in app.jsx. So after coming here, now let's log in as admin. .com 12345, and let's log in now to the system. See, we came and logged in as admin. Okay, so now let's log out from the system. What happened? Okay, yeah, these are warnings. Let's log out from, see, we log out, so we should directly move to the start page. Okay, let's move to the, correct this also. We will move to the dashboard. Yeah, just come here to the dashboard, and here in the logout we will move to the slash start page. Okay, we will directly move to the start page. So now again, let's log in as an employee. Once again, we will check it. Come and password, login. So we logged in as admin. Okay, as an employee. Let's close it, and also close it, and close it. We should close it also. We close everything. Okay, so now let's try it. Localhost. Let's come here directly. We directly came to the employee because we were logged in as employee. Now let's log out from the system. We came directly here. Let's log in as admin. Login. So let's log out. So let's move to a new tab. Okay, let's again come here. See, we directly came to the dashboard page. So now let's press logout. So we log out from the system. So the last part is that to apply protected routes, okay, in React.js. Let's, for example, we log in as admin, and I will show you admin@gmail.com. Press login, and we logged in. Okay, so whenever we log out from the system, So let's press logout. So we should not go whenever we press this back button, we came back here. So we should not do like this. Okay, so we should protect it. We should protect our routes. So for that, let's move to our React.js, and in the app.jsx we will just apply protected routes and this. Okay, so to apply that, so for that, whenever we log into the system, there I will store a value inside the local storage. Okay, so let's move to the login. Okay, first of all to this login. Whenever we log into this successfully, see this is handle submit, and whenever we logged in successfully, so here I will store a value inside the local storage. Local storage dot set item, that is valid. The value is true. So it means that valid or not valid, or logged in or not logged in, we can, whatever you call this. Okay, this is a variable that we stored inside the login. And also whenever we logged in as employee, so let's check it, and here let's copy this statement, and employee login. Whenever we log in successfully, here result data status, paste it here. So we will again store the valid inside local storage. So whenever we log out, so we should remove this. Okay, so just come here to the logout, where once we, here handle logout, local storage dot remove item valid. Copy this, and also whenever we log out from as an employee, just come here employee detail, and here handle logout. Here we will write that, save it. Now let's create a protected route component. Okay, I will create a component protected route or private route .jsx. So here what I will do, here I will pass the children. Okay, and I will just display the concept like this. Okay, I will do something like this. Here I will check if local storage dot get item valid. If it was true, so what we will do, we will display it, we will return the children. Else what we will do, we will move back to the home or the start page. Okay, so we will use navigate hook. We will use navigate from React Outer DOM, this tag, and let's use it. 2 is equal to home page. We will move to the home page. So now we will call this private route from our app.jsx. Okay, Control B, just come here to the app.jsx. We would like to protect our dashboard, so just come here to the dashboard. In the element, inside the element, what we will do, we will call private route. Okay, private route that has imported, and inside this we will call our dashboard. Control V it, save it. Now let's check it. Okay, what happened? Let's move to the browser. So we are on the login as, let's admin, let's login as admin.com 5 and press login. See, okay, we logged in right now. Okay, let's check the local storage. Just come here to the application and to the storage, local storage. See, we stored this valid. Okay, this valid is stored here. So now just come here. Now whenever we press this log out button, see, we log out, and let's check it, that deleted or not. See, that has like deleted. So if I press now this back button, what happened? Let's check it. See, the back button is not working. We are coming directly back to this start page. Whenever we refresh this, we are coming directly to this back start page. So it was all about to create the protected routes in React.js. So it was all about employee management system. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, like this video, and share with the friends this video. This was just an educational video that to learn something new and to learn the concepts of React in Node. and I hope this video will be helpful for you. And finally, I will say thank you for watching. Thanks.